Hi guys, welcome back to another video. I'm switching it up today. I'm gonna be doing a little sit down video, doing a little chit chat, because today marks the 1 month anniversary I've been living in Iceland, which is so crazy. It feels like so much longer, to be completely honest, but some days it feels like I just arrived here and it's like crazy. 1 month, like what? So I decided to do like a little sit down chit chat video of some of the pros and cons that I have seen while living only 1 month in Iceland, and hopefully it changes in the couple months that I have left. But I wrote it down on my phone. I have a handy dandy little list, so if I look down at all, that is what I'm looking at. I didn't want to forget anything for you guys, that's why I made this. But I feel like I'm gonna start off with the cons because my parents always taught me eat the worst things first and eat the best things last, so you can end off on a good note. So cons, number 1, even though it's not really a con, it's just things that I'm not used to. The first thing I wrote down was the sun never sets. And I experienced that in Sweden, but living there over the past couple months, it got worse and worse, when here I feel like the sun just never sets. There's always light coming from somewhere, and they said as we go into the summer months, it's just gonna get worse from here on out. So what I did when I first arrived, I put a towel up where my window was, just to kind of block out the light, but my towel is like basically white and my blinds is basically white, so it kind of like hid the light somewhat, but not really. So I had to go out and buy some black trash bags, and I tied them up so that my room could be at least somewhat dark at night, and honestly it has helped so much. It's just something that I'm not used to, but I feel like if you need to get work done, you want to stay up 24/7, then maybe Iceland is the place for you. But yeah, second thing I would say is the weather. I know I'm from Canada, and this is basically the weather that we have home also, but it's always cold, and I feel like throughout the day it always rains. Like, I'm not saying it's like a downpour, but it's like a light rain. Some like almost like a mist almost, and it just makes the place kind of cold. I feel like it's just because it's spring, and hopefully in the summertime it'll get warmer. But when I first arrived here, I had to go into quarantine, but it was so nice. The sun was always out. It would look so warm. It felt so warm. And then I don't know, after I got out of quarantine, I was like, bring on winter. But some days are really nice. It's just, if you look at like the weather forecast, let me bring it up. It just says like it's gonna rain, or we're just gonna have like high winds, stuff like that. I know I'm supposed to be used to it because Canada, but I'm just a girl that likes the hot weather, and I'll always be like that, so that's something that is definitely hard to get used to. The third thing I would say is the egg smell. I know some of you were gonna be like, ew, what? But here, the hot water, it's from the sulfur, I was told, so it kind of makes the hot water smell like eggs. So when you take a hot shower, it just kind of smells like eggs, not kind of, it really smells like eggs. And that's something that I feel like I've kind of got used to, but it always, that first hit of the smell, it's like, ooh, what is that? But then you remember that it's the sulfur in the water. It was definitely hard to adjust at the beginning, because it's always like, did someone fart or something? But you kind of get used to it. The fourth thing I would say is Some stuff are really expensive. You probably heard this in like other Iceland vlogs, because I definitely did before I got here, that I wanted to research, and that's one thing that they definitely said is like it's an expensive place, which I ain't gonna lie, it is. I went window shopping a good couple times here already, and I was in H&M, and I was just looking at like a normal like gray hoodie, and it's like 54 bucks. And I was like, whoa, what? But back home, I feel like just a normal, like plain, nothing on it, no logo, no nothing, would be like maybe like 20 bucks. But here I was like 54 bucks, like, whoa, that's expensive. So you kind of have to like pick and choose. But when it came to my nails now, like I said in my other video, if you haven't watched, the nail price was kind of like the same back home. So I feel like you just have to like kind of like figure it out, because some stuff is really expensive. Maybe like the shopping part is really expensive, but then other things are like kind of more reasonable, maybe a little more expensive. But yeah, that's something that you have to be mindful of also. So on to the pros now is, one, it is absolutely beautiful here. The place where I live at is like a 1 minute walk from the water, and I've been there once, and it is so peaceful and so nice. I have yet to explore other places, but again, it's only been 1 month since I've been living here, trying to adjust, and hopefully in the next couple months I can bring you guys along, because I definitely want to explore here more. There's a volcano I want to see, so look forward to that vlog whenever that comes. But like, there's just so many places that you always see on like TV or videos, but you never get to see in person, and then once you do, it's just like so cool, like, you know. So it is definitely a beautiful place, and I recommend, if you are like a very nature outdoors person, to come here. Second is, I don't know about you, but I feel like it is so clean here. Like the way they eat, their air pollution is like non-existent, because ever since I got in here, I don't know, if you guys watched my videos in the past, you know that I definitely have acne issues, and I feel like ever since being here, like my face, I mean, I still have dark marks, don't get me wrong, but my face has cleared up so much. Like, it's unbelievable. I used to have so much texture everywhere basically, and as soon as I got here, I just don't know, like their air pollution must be non-existent, because my face has just cleared up, and it's just been 1 month since being here. So I'm excited to see in the next couple months how my skin will actually turn out. So I'm super excited, and also like their water here is just next level. Like, you don't have to, you can drink it right from the tap. All you have to do is just leave the cold water running just a little bit, and the water turns out ice cold, and it's the best, because you can literally just go to a tap and just sip on the water. It's supposed to be like the best, I don't know, like in the world or something. Don't quote me on that, but like to me, it's pretty good, I can't lie. The third thing is people are nice and friendly here. Like my teammates and everything are super friendly. They help you out so much. For the most part, everyone speaks English as their second language. So I mean, there is a language barrier somewhat, but it's not that bad, because people always translate, or they speak English when they hear I speak English. So it's actually really nice. Or like people that, like strangers, I feel like everyone just kind of keeps to themselves and is just respectful that way, and I kind of like that, because I just keep to myself. So it's definitely nice and peaceful here, well, so far. And then the last one is, I feel like here has no COVID. Actually, let me search that up, because everywhere, like, it's just, you're just living normal. Iceland. Let's see how many cases there are today, because I feel like they dropped the rule where you don't have to wear masks now, and everyone is just living normal. Like, you can go to the grocery store, you can go to the mall, and like no one is wearing a mask, which is crazy to me, because I feel like in Canada they're in somewhat of a lockdown still, and then over here I'm just like living normal life. Like, it's crazy just to see that. But I still wear a mask when I go into places, just because I don't have vaccination yet and I don't want to like cause any trouble. So that is why I wear one still. But as of June 5th is when I am filming this, there is 0 new cases, and that is just crazy. So we're living a normal life over here, and it feels so good. But obviously I do still keep distance, and I still wear masks because I just don't want to take a risk or a chance. But it is nice to know that I can live normal over here. But yeah, and hopefully the rest of the world can live normal too in the future after these vaccinations, and like hopefully COVID just dies off. I hope. But yeah, that is basically the end of the video. I hope you guys enjoyed my little pros and cons list. I guess we could see how that changes in the future months. But yeah, it's crazy that I've been living here for 1 month. It feels like so much longer. But yeah, I can't wait to create more videos for you guys and do more fun stuff in the future. Just you wait and see. But yeah, that's the end of the video. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye! Today is game day, but not any ordinary game day. It's actually an away game, like I promised I would vlog